Wrestling's Ghenghis Juan had to overcome 2-on-1 odds to try and get a single victory over Jumping Jack Bass. When the referee was distracted and out, Jumping Jack Bass's manager, Tom the G, came in to interfere. From there, we thought it was all over with after Jumping Jack Bass went for the cover. But thankfully, the Raging Bull came in to make the save before the pinfall could be counted. And we had a melee breakout. The referee threw the match away. Ghenghis Juan today wants to have more of Tom the G's men. And he signed on for a match with the Headbanger this week. Also this week, after becoming victorious in his ladder match over his friend, Hot Body Brown, 2 weeks ago on NPWA Wrestling, and earning a shot to win the NPWA title by grabbing the contract at the top of the NPWA arena in his ladder match. Today, NPWA Champion The Samurai meets that man, the Lightning Warrior.
I am tired of me always being the soft guy like before. Now, I am putting my foot down. I am not taking no more garbage from you NPWA wrestlers because you have gone too far for too long. And Samurai, you are exactly one of them. I am coming for you. I'm taking that belt, and I don't care what it takes. That's all I have to say.
Good luck in your upcoming match.
NPWA Wrestling. Gary Johnson right there on television, on camera, on monitor. I'm Bill Bronson. Today on NPWA Wrestling, the championship match, the Samurai will be taking on the Lightning Warrior. Who knows what's in store for the Samurai? Who knows if the Lightning Warrior can become the man to dethrone the Samurai and give him a short title reign? We'll find out today. Also, Ghenghis Juan, having a problem with Tom the G's stable, will be taking on the Headbang. And Sonny D's Spotlight is going to have Johnny Rock, the man who attacked Sweet Pea last week. Johnny Rock has some weird things to say about Sweet Pea.
Well, I'll tell you what, right now, you look at Johnny Rock, he is a unusual individual, to say the least.
Out about it.
I mean, he's, I don't know, you got to draw your own conclusions about this man. He's really very unusual.
Alright, well, let's go down to ringside. Get on this week's NPWA action.
This next contest is scheduled for
Alright, here it is, Gary. I'm Bill Bronson, ready for action. We got Headbanger. Yes.
I can see some of them glasses you're wearing.
by his manager, Tom the G.
If you had the same prescription I had, you'd understand.
210 pounds.
What do you got? 5.5 vision?
0.5. Anyways,
5, -5.
here you see.
You see the greatest manager in the history of wrestling coming out with one of the greatest wrestlers of all time.
Well, Tom the G, little upset about Sonny D taking over what used to be the G spot, now it's a spotlight.
From Ecuador, he weighs in at 200 pounds, Ghenghis Juan.
different music, that's for sure.
This guy last week getting beat up by Jumping Jack Bass. Another one of those big proteges of Tom the G.
All right.
He's being frisked.
Headbanger goes in. We got action underway. New referee here. I have no idea what his name is,
Must
but
be a former security guard. He was frisking him over there.
well, you got
Maybe
hairstyle.
just like one of them kind of funny referees that like to do our wrestlers.
Maybe. You never can tell nowadays.
Especially with Scott Aresco.
Boy, the similarities between these two outfits are almost the same.
Well, I think the Headbanger has seniority on his outfit a little bit longer than Ghenghis Juan. The man was just a baby in clothes when the Headbanger came out. Literally.
Well, don't forget, later on today we got the Samurai and the Lightning Warrior, plus Sonny D's Spotlight will be with Johnny Rock.
You know, I mentioned to you this last week, Bronson.
We're going to find out what was up with that last week with Johnny Rock.
What is up with Johnny Rock?
Oh, with Sweepy when he attacked him.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't get his spinach from him. I don't know. Maybe he forgot to pay him Tuesday for a hamburger today. I don't know.
No. Well, Ghenghis Juan taking it to the outside. Headbanger's down. Ghenghis Juan is quite offensive. Oh, come on, Tom. That's blatant
Come on.
interference.
That's blatant interference. The man was cheating.
Referee being very vocal now. And Gorgeous Gary, what a surprise we got here.
Oh, no.
Do you believe
He
this?
snuck up on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, former World Heavyweight Champion. We haven't seen him in a few weeks. Sledge is here. Sledge, welcome to the broadcast position. What's on your mind?
I just want to make it clear that I'm upset about the awards that were given out last week.
Well, a couple weeks ago.
That Wild Willie character got the worst wrestler of the year.
Why, you wanted
and
it?
I was snubbed
Well,
out.
he deserved it, I believe.
I was snubbed out of an award this year.
Yeah, the worst wrestler. I believe. I voted for you, Sledge. You know, voted for you twice.
The best wrestler.
No,
you wanted the
best wrestler.
You wanted the best
No,
wrestler.
see, in order to be voted best wrestler, you have to win.
What?
And you didn't qualify. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to offer a challenge to Wild Willie. I want to wrestle him. I wrestle him blindfolded.
Oh, okay. So
Wait a minute.
Blindfolded.
Wild
I
Willie.
want him to be blindfolded and wrestle you, then it would be fair.
I'm gonna wrestle Wild Willie blindfolded.
You want to be blindfolded. Why?
How are you going to beat?
Why don't you just wear Bronson's glasses?
He'd lose for sure.
By any means possible, blindfold me, and I'm gonna beat Wild Willie. I'm gonna prove it on here on NPWA.
Next week?
Whenever.
We'll sign that up.
I want,
Well,
I
you
want
know.
a contract written up, and I'm gonna sign it.
I'm glad you're.
Let's get Mad Mike to tell Sereno about this.
Exactly, man, Mike. You know, I'm glad you're reaching for the top competition here in the NPWA. Sledge.
All right, well, Sledge, if I got this correct, next week you're going to fight Wild Willie, and you are going to put a blindfold on and try and defeat him.
Yes, I will. I'm gonna prove to everybody that I am.
Oh, what a leg
And I
combination
should have
there.
gotten that award.
You want to impress me? Put a blindfold on and put your shoes on.
I don't need this. I'm out of here.
All right. That is Sledge. I've never heard him interrupt us on the air before, but he seems to be upset
Well, you know what?
about not getting the best wrestler of the year
He's
award.
right. He deserves the worst wrestler of the year award.
No, best. He wanted the best or something else good. I mean, the man does deserve good awards. He was sidelined with an injury from Hot Body Brown, but that wasn't his fault last year.
That was a paper cut he had. Come on now. I don't want to hear injury.
Well, we're going to have an update later on with Scott Aresco as well, because Scott Aresco,
Sideline with an injury.
as we went off the air last week, you know Scott was here last week. Bad Boy. Something happened with the Bad Boy. We'll have more on that later on.
The bad boy eats Scott Aresco.
Scott's still around. He didn't
So
get all
bad
of
boy.
them.
He's still around too.
He's always around.
Anyway, back to our match here.
Tom the G really making this youngster think twice about being in the NPWA here.
Tom the G is, I tell you, no matter what you put him in as wrestler, you can put him as manager, you can put him as commentator.
Oh,
you can put him
come on.
as
So much interference.
talk show host. He is just the greatest all-around man in the NPWA.
Talk show host, that career is on hold because of what he did to Mad Mike. Although,
Speaking about should somebody get an award, I think, and there should be an award. The best award given out to done the most for society award, and that is beat up Mad Mike. Come on now, I think he deserves an award for that. I think we'll all vote for that.
Ghenghis Juan now got a leg lock here, whatever, to let go of it. Now working on the front part of the body. That's gotta hurt. Think about the knees in the back, pulling back on that.
A headbanger. He's made of steel will. He's not going to give up. Prodigy Tom too well. Too well.
Well, I'll tell you, Ecuador style is definitely that of kicks and punches.
Ecuador, is that a fruit?
No.
Is that a fruit?
Country.
Oh, isn't there a thing around that goes around the earth?
That's an equator.
Oh, okay.
Same thing around your waist.
Oh, okay, Bronson. Ray Charles is looking for you. He stole his glasses.
Well, I'll find him before he finds me.
I don't think so.
Look at this now. Headbanger. Oh, he got him in a DDT and the headbanger's down. This has been quite a war here. I mean, Ghenghis Juan last week had Jumpin' Jack Bass, and that ended up in, I believe, a no contest, or Ghenghis Juan won by disqualification. But Tom the G, he made a challenge. He said, I want your men.
That sounds like Ghenghis Juan. I want your men.
Come on. Tom the G will do any blatant interfering possible just to distract his opponent.
I see it's 50s lookalike day for the referees. Nice haircut.
Actually, get ready for Valentine's Day. Never mind the 50s. Something that you don't know too much about.
The 50s?
Valentine's Day.
Sure, I know a lot about Valentine's Day.
That's about it, huh?
That's when the manager of the Mets, it's his birthday, isn't it? Bobby Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah. Now, Ghenghis Juan got this. It's like a. Hey, wait a second. We got a pail of junk all over the place. Ghenghis. Oh, no.
Well, it's Greg Valentine's Day, that's right.
Well, that is 50s. Now, the referee got it. This match is over. They are beating on Ghenghis Juan. It's 2-on-1. Referee just got hit with a bag of garbage, golf club in the rib cage. This is
bag. Where do you see a bag? I see a barrel. You really
hit
need
him
to
with
get
a
those
bag.
glasses fixed,
They hit
Bronson.
him with a bag. There's a bag on the referee's back.
Oh, I'm sure that hurt. Oh, hit him with a bag.
Uh-oh. He didn't say that, did he?
And that's the end of it.
Tom the G is upset. Wow. Ghenghis Juan is getting beat up to a pulp. Oh, he's spraying him with whatever was it. There's so much garbage in that ring. I don't believe this.
Let's see, there's a crutch.
Don't even go counting all the things. We'll be here all day. The referee's in trouble. Didn't he have glasses on before?
He did.
In the history of the NPWA.
That's right, Tom G. You're right.
There you see the
Absolutely.
ringside replay. That was a tremendous leg lock. Look at how it bends. It don't bend that way.
Nope, it certainly doesn't.
Those kicks weren't too plentiful.
That's right, it's illegal.
Here's the end. Oh, look at this. Ghenghis Juan realizing he has to fight for his life.
Grabbing a crutch.
Didn't
Illegal.
work.
Illegal.
Well, it's all over.
Illegal. Grabbing the crutch.
Ghenghis Juan didn't have a chance when it's 2-on-1 again.
This contest is a no contest.
All right.
Give me this. The result of this contest.
We'll be back with more right after this
Once
update.
again, kick some royal. I came here today to wrestle a wrestling match to beat someone up.
Last week, as we went off the air on NPWA Wrestling, the bad boy was scheduled to have a one-on-one encounter with an opponent. However, the opponent no-showed, so we didn't show any of this on television. However, something big happened last week behind the back of everybody here in the NPWA when we stopped rolling. Now, we're going to bring it to you as Scott Aresco is telling the bad boy to leave the NPWA arena. The bad boy said he's going to be there. He came to beat somebody up, and somebody is going to have to do. That somebody was Scott Aresco. The bad boy was beating up on Scott Aresco, and somebody had to make the save. Let's take you now to what happened last week. Never before seen footage as we were off the air.
Raging Bull has come to the aid of Scott Aresco. And the bad boy is a little upset about it. We'll have more on this altercation with the bad boy and the Raging Bull in the weeks to come here in the NPWA, because the bad boy, and we won't forget this, still wants a shot at the Bull's belt. Shifting gears now, last week we all witnessed the arrival and debut of newcomer from the Northeast independent scene, wrestling here in the NPWA, Sweet Pea. However, after the match, Johnny Rock got involved. The man tried to debut for the NPWA, and Johnny Rock hit him with a guitar and then proceeded to start beating on him. However, Sweet Pea's a tough competitor, and he shrugged it all off. He fought back against Johnny Rock. Today, we're going to go to Sunny D's Spotlight, the newest show here in the NPWA of the last few weeks. And we're going to hear Johnny Rock's side, and he's going to explain to us, I guess, why he attacked Sweet Pea. Let's go to Sunny D's Spotlight and find out the story behind this one.
This is another edition of Sunny Spotlight. I just want to bring in right now the man who's the greatest rock and roll star to ever live. The man, Johnny Rock. How you doing there, buddy? You know, you ran off Sweet Pea, and now you're going to take care of him. Aren't you going to take care of business here in the NPWA?
He's been following me all over trying to get his hands on me, but he hasn't found me yet. But now he is ready to challenge me, to come at me. He's been down. I was down in Atlanta doing some wrestling and some music, and you know, I have a music career too, you know.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard you're really excellent, man.
I play country and rock and roll. You got to hear it sometime. We'll play here sometime for you, but you got to listen up. He comes down there and interferes in my matches. He comes to my concerts and he jumps on stage and he does all these crazy things with his friends, and I'm just sick of it. And now I know he's here, and I'm ready for him. I'm going to take care of him. I'm going to play one of my greatest hits right on his head.
Yeah, that's going to be a greatest hit. Sweet Pea, mark his word. Hey, well, mark my word, for God's sakes. This man right here is taking Sweet Pea out of the NPWA.
You can count on it, Sweet Pea. You're going down. 1, 2, 3.
That's another edition of Sunny Spotlight.
Next week, there'll be no place for Johnny Rock to go, except maybe hide behind his tag team partner, as Johnny Rock teams up with Death to face Sweet Pea and the Connecticut State Champion, the Raging Bull. You won't want to miss that big tag team war. Also next week, Worst Wrestler of the Year, Wild Willie, will be in action in a very special matchup against a man who could beat him very easily. However, the stipulations of this match are a little different. The Worst Wrestler of the Year, Wild Willie, will be taking on former NPWA Champion Sledge. Stipulations of this match, and Sledge wanted it. He said, I can beat the Worst Wrestler. The stipulation, Sledge will be blindfolded in the ring, not able to see anything, and claims he can still beat the Worst Wrestler of the Year, Wild Willie. Hello again, and we found out a lot of things that are going on in the future, but right now we got our heavyweight title match coming up right now.
The following contest is for the NPWA Championship belt. First, the challenger.
This is going to be something.
Is this the guy in that commercial, the guy in the Ferris Bueller movie?
The Lightning Warrior.
Anyone? Try to ring it out.
More impersonations the last of the month here on NPWA Wrestling. I'm telling you.
We hire anybody and everybody. We're equal opportunity employers.
Lightning Warrior. This is his chance to win the heavyweight title.
Down the aisle.
He defeated defeated Hot Body Brown in the ladder match. Now he can defeat the Samurai. It's something he's done in the past before as a Ninja Warrior, so anything's possible. And Scott Aresco, after last week's beating, has not been seen this week at all. So I hope Samurai can concentrate.
I heard he was home pacing.
Oh, what else is new?
That's his new job. He's the head pacer.
And now,
Reggie Miller.
all right. Next week we got that Raging Bull and Sweet Pea against Death and Johnny Rock in the blindfold match. Right now we got the heavyweight title, and oh no! Don't you tell me! No, get him out of here!
Let me tell you something.
Get out! Out!
Oh, you be quiet.
He's gotta go. He's gotta go. He's not allowed.
Is this thing working?
Shut up, Bronson.
He's not allowed in this
Shut
group.
up. You're not allowed to
You got me a
talk.
microphone that works, Brownson, or what?
Come on, you gotta bow down and give reverence to the greatest
You introduce him,
commentator of all
I
time.
certainly am not.
Okay, everybody at home, give reverence to the greatest commentator of all time in the history of the NPWA, Tom the Great G.
Thank you very much, gorgeous Gary. That's what I like to hear. It's good to be in the presence of such class.
What
Brownson, are
brings
you
out
officially blind or what? Are you blind?
here? What brings you out here?
I'm out here. I'm in a foul mood, son.
Really?
I'm a lot more foul than you smell. That's for damn sure.
You must be really foul then.
Sonny D has me in a tirade, Brownson, and I am not happy about it. What's the deal with ugly Sonny D and his ugly guests? You know, Serrano has a problem with me. I don't know. It's a personal grudge. It's not fair. But I'm just not going to take it. Something has got to be done. Sonny Spotlight, or whatever you want to call it, is not happening. I'm not happy with it. You know, I have no respect for Sonny D. You can't respect a man who took his mom to the prom and got lucky. You can't respect him.
Jeez.
Brownson, are you listening to me,
Probably was
Brownson?
from Tennessee. Yeah, you're talking to Bronson who took his grandmother to the prom and got lucky.
Oh,
Wow.
I believe it.
I don't have to hear this.
You don't have to hear
Well,
this.
you
You
know you're
can
not
leave.
seeing this, so he must not have to hear it either.
That's obvious.
You're right, Tommy G, you're right. And I can't believe that Serrano.
Who's Mad Mike?
So, you should be quiet.
Mad Mike is probably in the hospital where myself and the headbanger put that four-eyed piece of crap.
I'll tell you that, you should have gotten an award for that. And I'll tell you what, Tommy G.
We know I would accept that award.
Well, you know, Tommy G, I have been complaining for the past couple months here that Serrano, for some reason, has got to punish you because he's jealous of you. That's all it is.
That's
he knows
it.
you're the greatest.
Jealousy.
You're the greatest commentator, wrestler, referee, manager of all time.
Well,
He
I've
knows
said it
this.
before, and I'll say it again. I am the NPWA. If it wasn't for me, there would be no NPWA. I go back to the beginning. I started off. I manage the greatest competitors in the NPWA, and I am the greatest. And these two in the ring right now, these two individuals can't even match up to my standards. First of all, the lightweight warrior, the heavyweight champion,
Samurai?
that's rightfully the headbanger's title, which he was robbed of years ago, but we'll not talk about that right now.
Well, Tom the G, are you through? I mean, have you gotten it off your chest? You just Sonny T,
Yeah, you let
anybody?
him speak. He has every right to speak.
You know, Brownson, I may just stay out here for the duration of the show if I feel like it.
Nice.
Well, I think you should. You know,
Add a little class
to
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 this
stop you. You know, exactly. Let our ratings go up a little bit. They've been dragging.
They have never been dragging.
Well, I'll tell you what they're right
They've
now.
been dragging.
Brownson, you got any letters in that mailbag of yours?
Guess we get plenty. Not from you, though.
Yeah, but they're all hate. It's all hate mail and bombs from the Unabomber you
Getting
got.
lots of letters, tons of letters now ever since we opened up our chat room. NPWA Wrestling. That's the title of the chat room. Where have you been?
Where have I been? I've been right here.
Oh, no!
I've been chatting all along.
Well, you're not very literate on a computer, I'll tell you that.
How would you know?
Because our good friend Zach is running that chat. Zach!
Is he the legal maniac?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. That's
Body
it.
drop.
That's the guy from Saved by the Bell. Yeah. Well, who's Slater? Where's Slater at, huh?
Mad Mike used to play Screech on that show, I think.
I think.
Fairly sure.
I know I recognize. He's right. You know, he is a superstar. You know, well, you know, I guess maybe we should treat him with some kind of respect now.
Disrespect.
Disrespect. I cannot believe it. You ever think about running for commissioner in the NPWA?
Well, soon enough I will be commissioner. As you know, Todd Peters, a very good friend of mine, and I have worked on a few plans, and I will soon enough be commissioner of the NPWA, and things will run as I see it, and that's the way it is, because Tom the G said so.
We got Big Bubba Hughes out here.
It must be so.
If Big Bubba Hughes is out here, Lightning Warrior must still be with Hot Body Brown. He just interfered.
Now this is what I like to see. This guy, this is a big bad boy right there.
Disqualification. Oh, there's the bell. Referee's going for a ride, I bet, because I don't think Bubba's going to stop.
I don't think he's going to stop Bubba. That's for sure.
Drop Samurai on his head, and he's not going to stop Bubba.
Probably hurt the mat.
I'm surprised Hot Body Brown's not out here, because if Bubba's out here, you know the Lightning Warrior is still in cahoots with Hot Body Brown.
Well, maybe not. Look at it this way. Maybe the Lightning Warrior had a chance to win this matchup. And Hot Body Brown set out Bubba to disqualify him, so he had a chance of winning.
I don't know, but
that's probably what happened.
That's exactly what
called
happened. That's something that Tom the G would, only Tom the G and Hot Body Brown could think
Another
of.
kick by the Lightning Warrior. Samurai's getting pummeled by Big Bubba Hughes. We haven't seen him in weeks.
Big Bubba Hughes is an awesome competitor. The guy is gigantic. You can't match strength with him. You can't match speed. You can't match wits with him, especially you, Brownson. And the Samurai is in a special trouble today.
Look at it.
Oh, no, not a backbreaker, like a torture. Oh, my goodness, the strength. 260 up in the air. Samurai's in a whole heap of trouble, being attacked by Big Bubba Hughes. And here he is!
Man,
again!
Well, now, what's the call? Now, what's the Raging Slab's problem here? The Raging Royd. What's up with this guy? Is he the official savior or what, Gorgeous Gary?
I don't know. Sister Teresa in the ring over there. You know,
comes to the save of everybody. What can you say? He's a good Samaritan.
A good Samaritan. He's got nothing else to do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here's the result.
Oh, man.
Come on. This bout is a result of a disqualification.
It's got to be the Lightning Warrior.
That's a Samurai. Yes.
This is an outrage. This is a Serrano decision if I ever saw one. Brownson, it makes me sick. I'm out of here. Gorgeous Gary, it was good commentating with you.
It was great.
It was the best.
Look at this blind fool over here.
I saw this whole match.
Sure you did.
Yeah,
behind those.
You get a chance to
I'm out of here.
Oh, there he goes. He's out of here.
I can't believe it. You made Tom the G leave. I can't believe you, Bronson. How could you make Tom the G leave? You know, he brings life to every party I'm at.
Well, here you see, this is Bubba. My ringside camera beating on the Samurai.
This beating him up like a rented goalie.
I can't believe it.
Watch this. Look at his head. Think it hurt him? No. Check the ring? No. Probably got a couple dents in it. No doubt. You can look in the back here real quickly. You can see the man who has to save the world.
Well, he doesn't come out just yet, but thank goodness he did. Lightning Warrior getting his shots in, and he racked them up. I mean, you could really hurt the champion. Samurai's only been champion of the NPWA for a month and a half now.
He's getting a half too long.
He's getting a rude reign as champion, and boy, if Big Bubba Hughes gets his hands on him again, I wonder if these two lock him.
Bubba will win.
We'll see you next week for the big tag team match. And Sledge faces Wild Willie blindfolded.